the shadow of a California landmark, Kirk Lombard fishes in a way most people have never heard of, pursuing an animal many people have never seen. He's poke-poling for monkey-face eels.
They're nice, plump animals.
Yes, they're very nice and plump. Would you like to fondle one?
I would like to fondle one.
Okay, you can reach in there. They don't bite.
They do have a row of sharp spines down their backs.
What you want to do is you want to kind of gently get your hand under them like that.
Yeah? Look at that.
So that's an eel.
So plump and beautiful.
Kirk makes a living conducting nature tours. As a sideline, he sells the eels to a local seafood distributor. He's already caught 5 this morning and agreed to teach me the art of poke-poling.
All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get you your own poke pole.
The pole is a bamboo garden stake. The noose is a wire coat hanger. And the bait?
Very fresh, beautiful squid here. It's very clean and white, you see.
Yep. And they love squid, right?
You know, it's a universal bait.
Yeah.
Really.
The eels live in holes among the rocks. At low tide, those holes become accessible. Just barely.
People have been swept off the rocks here, by the way.
It seems very tranquil, but this is no joke.
It's icy cold water with a current that could pull you under the bridge and out to sea in minutes.
So come here and I'll show you a couple of good holes that I think might be holding an eel.
Yep.
If you look down and you see something like this, okay?
Yep.
That's not a good hole because there's nowhere
For him to hide.
There's nowhere for him to hide.
Right.
So, you know, this is a long tubular animal, so what you're looking for is a long, deep hole.
Right.
The innuendo here is kind of through the roof. Don't jam the thing in.
All right.
Gently nuance the thing into the hole, right?
Uh-huh.
I like the way you're doing that. Very gentle. Good touch.
Oh-ho-ho.
You get a bite?
Oh, he's biting. I can feel him pulling on it right now.
Is it a crab or a fish?
There's something eating my bait. I don't think it's a crab or an eel. I do think it's some kind of little fish critter.
Yeah, it could be. A little rockfish or a sculpin or something.
Whatever it is, we'll never know because it won't quite grab the bait.
I think we should move.
Sounds great.
We should have had at least a couple of bites by now, and I'm not getting anything.
Okay, do you want me to retrieve the rag?
On a good day, Kirk comes up with a dozen or more in a couple of hours' work. This is not one of those days. There's plenty of other good eating out here on these rocks.
Oh. Wow, that's good. What can I say? I like limpets. Here you go. You're welcome.
Also crabs.
Bang.
And fish.
Oh!
Yeah, you got a rockfish. No, you got a cabezon. That is a really delicious fish. Unfortunately, there's a size limit on them.
Son of a And I'm gonna guess this one is too small.
Yeah, they have to be 15 inches.
Well, this one is just under.
Yeah.
Sad. See you later, Cabezon.
Just when I'm starting to smell the odor of skunk.
Oh!
Hey. Got an eel.
That is a beauty.
Hey, look how weird he's just like completely given up because he knows.
He knows who he's dealing with. That is fantastic. Now that's a good sized one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's about a 2-pounder, 2.5.
What's
maybe.
great?
6.
6.
Yeah.
And what's your record?
6.1. We're going to round that off to 7.
Okay, of course we will. With the Romanian judges. Well, that was great.
For the record, the monkey face is a fish and not really part of the eel family. And I don't really see the monkey resemblance.
There's something very frog-like about its little peeper eyes and stuff like that.
So frog face eel might be a better
Frog-faced eel. Well, monkey... Here's the problem. For eating purposes, monkey-faced eel, you know, they're going to need to rename it before it gets a marketing board behind it.
It's been tough.
Once they're filleted and grilled, the monkey face has all the stunning nuance of flavor and texture of first-class seafood.
Ooh, yummy, huh?
You know, there's no bones. It's firm-fleshed without getting too, and I'm not trying to compare it. It just has the texture of lobster.
Yeah.
It's very firm.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
I do, man. But I've eaten so many of them, it's nice to hear you sort of wax poetic about it.
Kirk doesn't make a lot of money off these things. His real motivation is his desire to widen the horizons of what people conventionally regard as edible seafood.
It's firmer than monkfish, and the meat is flaky. It's not greasy.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot more sustainable for you to go out and catch a couple of monkey-face eels than to go to the store and buy monkfish.
Everybody in the world is looking for something that's firm-fleshed and not too prevalent with fish oil, and this is the answer. But eeling is just something that I think most Americans who live in the coastal cities don't realize can be a fantastic pastime and a great way to put food on their plate.
Yeah.
You take a grilled or pan-fried piece of this monkey-faced eel and you throw it on a sandwich with a slice of tomato and a little scoop of lemon mayonnaise, or perch it next to a little tangle of jaunty mixed greens from the market, and you would have a meal fit for a king.
All over San Francisco, there are young chefs looking for sustainable, foraged foods that better represent the local landscape. Kirk is finding customers like Greg Dunmore, who is making monkey face eel a signature dish at his restaurant, Nojo. Here, the monkey face eel is delicately fried and served in kakijiru, a broth of dashi, mirin, and soy sauce.
What I love is this broth, and it's
Right.
so smoky and sweet.
Yeah, I'm going for it here. Yum.
Brilliant
Thank you.
job. I really like what you've done with it. But more importantly, how popular is it?
Pretty popular.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we have to email customers when we get it on the menu.
Is that true?
Yeah. And then people actually call and say, hey, is it on tonight?
I do need to tell you that yes, when this airs, you're gonna need a few more calls. Yeah, well.
Sustain